I just met the most amazing man. And he had a really beautiful accent, but was not, I don't know, I couldn't pick it exactly. And then he taught me that he went to school as a little boy and he learned like 3 different languages or something. So it had like from Europe and Russia and something else and a little bit of Spanish, I think he said. And he had learned and grown from a baby. And I thought, how could you learn so many languages like when you're a kid? This guy grew up in some outskirts town of Europe or something, outskirt area of Europe, and in his education, they force you to have to keep getting better and better every year until you're just so smart that you're untouchable compared to everybody else. And boy, did I realize how lazy the United States is. Because in school in the United States, you don't even have to be smart. You could just be stupid enough to pass the test and then forget everything you learned to pass the test. And the United States is more of, paying people everything or doing everything about sports and letting them just fly through school and not really become very smart. And oh, whoa, that guy made that area seem kind of amazing. I don't know, it was some little town area or something outside of Europe. But wow, apparently their government was really good people that really like everybody to be really superior when they grow up. And their education was really difficult, but it makes probably really amazing adults. And then he was talking about how you can go to school for free, but you have to have really, really good grades. So out where he grew up, he could go to school for free when he got good grades. Or when he was getting really, really amazing and smarter and, producing really good results in his grades or whatever. And boy, it was pretty cool because, wow, sounds so superior to just go to school for a living when you're young. That's the one thing you never think about. When you're just a baby that gets to be a baby, you never get to be that superior when you're old. But gods have taught throughout existence that if you make a baby stop talking baby talk, you have destroyed the existence of the child. But by the time you go to school, do you still talk like a baby? So I wonder. Well, let me see. Let me check in my powers as to what the gods have ever said about too much education. Nope. They've never said that lack of education constantly is a bad thing. So, yep, it's provable. Smarts is great. But I guess while they're baby talking, maybe just let them go to silly schools or silly little preschool playground things. Well, because the gods say that if you stop, alter, or change baby talk, you have destroyed the child. Just like gods teach that if you don't eat like a big pig when you're pregnant, and that baby's not big and fat when they're born, their brains and spines and stuff don't develop properly. And that's pretty tragic and sad. But, of course, what the gods mean is you have to eat like a pig what's like healthy and good for you all day. So you'd be porky pigging out on good food while you're pregnant constantly, which I don't know if people always do that. And when you porky pig on good food, it makes the baby fat. But the gods make the baby fat. So that baby fat goes into their brain and their spine extra and makes them more massive when they grow. It's fun to think about smart stuff.